On another note, I'm just kidding.
Great white.
Oh, does my goatee look okay?
Are we good, guys? Everybody looking all right? All right.
We got just 16 times what we're doing this. So.
Suds and Buds, Season 4, Episode 11. Great White with guest Diz Dean. And with, I don't even know what you're going to introduce that as, but there's a lot.
And today for Greenfields, they gave us Dab Star, and it's Purple Lemon Tree Live Rosin. And yeah, it looks fiery, guys. I'm stoked for it. But yeah, 80%, 6.3 terps. If you're going to pick this stuff up, you should pick it up from Greenfields for real.
Greenfield's a bomb.
They are.
They got cigars and
Nice
glass. All that shit.
So let's try these beers and dabs. Oh yeah, what else we got? 1 second. We got the Hastroids Moon Rock Pre-Roll.
That's pretty.
That's gonna be good
I know
too.
it's called Hastroid. I would have laughed at that way earlier.
Tasty goodness on the way.
Hastroids.
Great
Let's
White.
get one of them.
I was trying to share this. Should I go and share this?
Go ahead.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
So it's
And
like,
Diz doesn't drink today, so we'll be drinking by ourselves.
Not just today, I feel like.
Period.
yeah. 5 years.
Dang.
Yeah, on the 22nd actually. It's pretty crazy.
Lost Coast Brewery. I think this is 4.3 it's in. 4.8.
Great White.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
You're not supposed to smell.
Salty, dude.
Damn.
Kind of like if you got a soda, like a Sierra Mist
Too
out of
cold.
a Sierra Mist out of a machine, but it was out of high fructose corn syrup. That's what it tastes like.
Oh man.
It ain't a bad thing though. Like kind of.
I don't know. It's a weird one.
I think I described it the best it could be described.
Yeah.
Just salt water,
There's
really.
almost like no
Salt
taste
water?
to it.
Oh,
yeah, it's kind of like
yeah. Bland.
like bubbly water. Yeah, like or the fucking
Yeah.
carbonated waters.
Yeah, carbonated water. Yeah,
That's weird.
showing sodas of beer.
I'm
Yep.
all trying to share the episode.
It's gotta be like a
We're
good
not
beach
live.
beer because it's kind of like
No.
That's what I
only
was
water.
like.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, well, trying to share a live. Oh, that doesn't.
Oh,
make
sorry,
any
dude. I don't know
sense.
why I said that. I was like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, share the crap out of it in advance.
That's so funny. We're here with Diz Dean. He just had a show at the Crawl Space. What was it, last month, right?
Yep, we got another one coming up on leap year on the 29th.
Oh yeah, was that your first show that you've done at the Crawl Space?
Yeah, it was. It was actually pretty successful. I had a great time. People came out that I haven't seen in a long time, and for a little place like that, we packed it in and tore the roof off. I think so.
Yeah, I thought it was a great show, man. Like, I think I walked in late because I feel like I only heard your last song you guys did,
Right.
but it kind of like blew me away, really, because like a lot of the people have backtracks,
Oh yeah.
and you guys kind of just sing it real loud, and I don't know. I thought it was awesome. A lot of people don't do that. So.
Yeah.
All
We try
live.
not to go over our backtracks except for maybe in like the hooks,
Yeah.
because that sometimes it's hard for us to harmonize after we've done the vocal area, the actual lyrics and the verse portion. But especially with my old lungs, man. That's really what it is. I got old lungs, so it comes down to it. I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. Oh, now I gotta sing? Damn it. So, it's fun though.
These are phenomenal.
Live's a lot different than when we're doing, when we're recording it or whatever too. So
That's the thing. Yeah, anyone who's rapping for the most part, you can do a lot more in editing and stuff like that.
oh yeah. Well, and it, I don't have to hold my breath for so long.
So, yeah, and if you do take like a breath, you can be like, all right, well, you can like pinpoint it and do it again.
Right.
Live, you're like, sorry.
Pause for a second. Okay. 30-second break, intermission, and go. Like, I'm ready again. Oh yeah.
Yeah, these are fire. Like, the taste to me on these is like pretty like an earthy, lemony kind of taste.
It smells really good.
Oh man, smooth. It's like almost. I don't know.
It's good
You know the
stuff.
smooth
I don't
dabs
know.
when you almost don't
I've
get a
seen-
taste at first, and it's like it takes a minute to get the real good taste once you blow it out. Yeah, that's how these are. Just super smooth. Yeah. And then they get you by the boo boo. Those are fire.
Take it to the head.
Hell yeah.
Keep thinking there's
Yeah.
water in there for some reason. I know. I'm like, dude, why you turn that on its side?
It's actually supposed to have water, but I like to dry hit it.
I was gonna
Because,
say there's no water in here.
oh, dude, it literally shoots right in your mouth. Like they made that one really bad. It's well, that sounded bad.
Alright.
That's funny. I seen that you actually had someone on stage with you. So is it? Do you do just by yourself solo stuff? Or?
I do a lot of solo stuff, but when I perform, especially, or as much as I can, I perform with Roman, which is Big Rome. You know, that's my boy.
Where's he
So,
from?
He's from. He lives in Camiai.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's from everywhere. We're both kind of gypsies, but he lives in Camiai currently.
Nice.
So yeah, it makes it easy like for him to get here and for me to come down too. But we did a lot of our performing in the beginning stages of our career in Spokane. So
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Is there any like shows that you've opened for, like for your shows?
Oh yeah, a lot. We opened for Ritz.
You going for Ritz?
Yeah, we opened for Ritz and Jordan. Ritz and who was it?
Jaron Bitten?
Jaron Benton.
Yeah, I was there for that. I
Yeah.
actually did watch you there. Holy shit.
And then
I think about it.
yeah, I almost ran him over, dude. I was walking like down to the bathroom. I was like on live video. I was like, oh yeah, on myself on live, and he went underneath my arm. And I was like, damn, that was Ritz. Like on my live, like he's just tiny guy. But and then I put my arm around Jaron Benton, and his bouncer like jumped around the corner. This big tall white guy with bald head comes around the corner. He's like, take your fucking hands off Jaron Benton. I'm like, geez, my bad. You know, it's like,
Did you have to
and
use
the
his
guy's
last name?
The guy's
You
like,
guys
oh
are on
yeah,
the
he's
same
on
base.
live. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, live. So it was like the only thing that saved my butt. I felt like that one movie, what's it, Night Before? Night Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Where the viewers like on the live. Got the extra half an inch, man. I'm trying to do something. It was funny. But we've opened for Cess Crew, Mayday. Shit, I was a guest owner at a Prozac show.
Nice.
I mean, I've done Mad Child twice.
Man.
Man, we've done a lot of shows. So I mean, and we've been a lot of places. We went and headlined at the 420. What was it, the 420 or Northwest 420 Fest in Oregon one year. And then we were a headliner at the flop of a event that ended up the Weed Fest that was up here.
Oh, yeah.
So, other than that, you know, just a lot of our own events. And that's, you know, it's nice to be able to have events that are our own. So,
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. You got to open for Ritz and Cess Crew and stuff.
Man,
Oh, yeah.
Child's pretty crazy too.
Oh, yeah.
dude,
Mad
Matt Child's
Child's
awesome.
dope.
He's actually a real kind person. You know, very informative. I learned a lot from sitting down with him and just being able to bullshit with him.
I haven't heard of any of the Mad Child stuff in a while, dude.
Oh,
Right?
dude.
Well, now the new stuff's with Tom
Yeah,
McDonald.
I was going to say him and Tom McDonald are going to
Really?
be April 4th. They're going to be at the Penn.
Yeah.
Do you know what day that is?
I want to go. I think it's like a weekday. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's a weekday.
Friday week.
I'm not sure, dude. I have no idea. Look it up on your calendar. It's April 4th. That's all I know.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I want to go see that. It's actually Thomas Donald's girlfriend too, Nova.
Yep, Nova Rockefeller.
Yeah.
That'll be a crazy show.
Yeah, dude.
Shit, who else? Oh, bro, I'm leaving out R.A. the Rugged Man with AFRO and Passionate MC was a guest appearance, just showed up with them. So it was
Yeah.
freaking awesome.
You open for them or is
Yeah.
that? Damn.
Yeah, it was awesome in Spokane. So
So,
yeah, just a lot of them. I mean, I've got to talk to a lot of pretty cool hip hop personalities.
and with all,
What up, dude?
with all that, how long have you been doing this, like the music stuff?
Oh man, for too long.
He's all
I started doing,
too
just
long.
messing with music when I was in high school. Kind of under the radar because I didn't really want anybody to know I was doing music. But eventually I started doing it, on stage and putting out music. So I guess professionally, if you will, I guess I've been doing it for like 6 years, maybe 7.
Hey,
Yeah, I put out an album with this crappy label called Culture Shock a long time ago when I was living on the res, and recorded it at KIYE, which is a radio show out there, or the radio station out there on the res, and recorded the whole album there. It was freaking badass, and the label that I was working with shelved it, so I ended up moving out and started my own label, Northwest Underground Entertainment, and said screw it, and we got our own distribution, and I do it my own way now, independent, because I'm tired of people messing with what I'm doing.
nice. So where are you set up at? What town do you live in?
I'm out of Moscow.
Okay.
When I started the original company, it was in the Silver Valley. So I don't know. We've moved around a lot, but right now it's out of Moscow.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you guys have heard his song, Dirt Road Dance, and I just heard it for the first time recently, and it
Yeah.
pretty good anthem song. We actually have a clip of the lyrics. We'll check
Yes.
that out.
And Diz Dean, Dirt Road Mafia. They say they wanna dance a song so they can bump and grind. May wear shit kickers, they don't dance in line. See squares up for squares with a circling kind. Leave them spinning with the words that I drop in my lines. They need a dance a song so they can bump and grind. May wear shit kickers, they don't dance in line. Squares up for squares with a circling kind. Leave them spinning with the words that I drop in my lines. Dizzy, she ain't come here to watch you get messed up. She put on heels and got herself dressed up. She ain't come to drink, so there ain't no question. She'll be on the dance floor showing her best up. She gonna shake it right, she gonna shake it left. She gon' probably shake it till there ain't none left. She don't need your help, just let her do her thing. Take your ass back to the bar and buy another drink. She ain't scared to use what her mama gave her. She don't care how you judge her misbehaviors. This a pedigree and it came with papers. At least a psycho X or a list of haters. This is her floor and this is her John. She is the queen and you're all her pawns. If you wanna join, you can dance along, cause she's screaming for a dirt road dancing song. Say they wanna dance a song so they can bump and grind. May wear shit kickers, they don't dance in line. See squares up for squares with a circling kind. Leave them spinning with the words that I drop in my lines. They need a dancing song so they can bump and grind. May wear shit kickers, they don't dance in lines. Squares up for squares with a circling kind. Leave them spinning with the words that I drop in my lines.
It's a great song, man. Like, I don't know, I've heard it probably 4 or 5 times today now.
Yeah, so we listened to it 4 times.
Every
Thank
show.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was like, who's Diz Dean? Like, when I showed up, I was like, I looked him up, but, like, couldn't really find anything. And I was like, I wasn't sure if it was the right guy. Like, I was like,
Right.
kind of just going off.
Oh,
the
he
name.
found Jason Aldean is what he looked up. He's like, what?
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, definitely not related.
Because he spelt it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was the Dirt Road. Damn, I didn't put in Diz Dean.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why.
I just brought up Bailey. Jason Aldean. I'm like, you got Jason Aldean, dude? No, just... Well, how? So he owes me a favor.
Yeah, no, that one was actually was produced by the Beat Bros, and they're out of Oregon, and it's not released on Spotify or nothing yet, but I do have a lot of Spotify releases, and I'm on iTunes and Apple Music and freaking Google Play and your Xbox. You want to hit me up on your Xbox?
Yeah. So you,
Yeah.
how long have you had a YouTube channel then? Cause
Oh man,
a while. Yeah, I was gonna say
probably
you
about the
have more
last 5 years. I mean, I don't know. The first video I ever did was when I did that release out there on the res, and that was Resolution, and it was released on YouTube, blew up, dropped off YouTube because of the stupid label, put back on YouTube, and now it's got, I don't know, a few thousand views on it.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. It was made out there on the res when I was younger and hanging out with the bros and had my baby in it, so it was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was one of the first ones I've ever done, and then it's just progressed from there, really.
So do you do all your own videos then? Or?
Yeah, I do a lot of my own editing. So I can't obviously shoot it always myself, but
Yeah.
sometimes I have to. But yeah, I try to do it all independently. Like everything I do is independent, which is, it's kind of a pride thing, I guess. So I've recently reached out to people and asked if they wanted to help because I want to do new things or learn how to work with other people better. Because it's just, as an artist, I feel like it'll help me grow.
You make any of your own beats?
Good.
So do you make any of your own beats, or you're like working on making
I
your
have,
own?
and I made all my beats for my first album, and I kind of felt like that was what, I don't know, I kind of felt like it held me back to
Trying to do
be
lyrics and beats and be the
well,
sound
and
guy.
I felt like as an artist it was holding me back from being, lyrically being who I wanted to be. So I tried to branch out and work with other producers, and that's when I started doing that, making a lot of my tracks with producers that are just phenomenal producers from the area, some international. I've got a producer from Ukraine, worked with producers from England, all over the place.
And just go through Instagram, or is it just kind of connection through connection, or you just
Dude, honestly, some of them reach out to me, which is awesome. But I've met a lot of people through my Facebook because it's verified, so people see the verified check and they're like, "Ooh," and that draws a lot of attention because that's, that whole nomenclature of a popular person with the checks, and it just makes them easier for them to reach out and then ask me things. Some people are weird about it. They reach out and they're like, "So, and I don't want to bother you or waste your time, but dude, I'm sitting here with my kids, I'm not on an airplane or nothing, so yeah, whatever."
Oh, what's up, friend?
Yeah, no joke, it's funny. They look at it differently, I guess, because of the blue check. It's worth it.
Have you ever reached out producers that you want to work with?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's how I started working with Beat Bros.
Cool.
I saw one of their beats on Facebook, and I was like, man, we gotta get together. So a lot of my new album coming out, Papa's Little War Hoop, has got 80% their beats, just because we mesh so well. And then I work with XTR Production. I've actually got a song coming out on one of his beats that's features Glasses Malone, which is my first big major feature. Glasses Malone does songs with Lil Wayne and all sorts of people that are big major, like Ty Dolla $ign and crap like that have got 6.7 million views on YouTube. So it's the first time I've done one with a major, and it's because that old school feel, him and I mesh well together, and got put together by Sirius Mac and handling that one. So that'll be out on my new album too.
So you just send them lyrics, or they send you the beat and you kind of go over it and then you send it back, or how does that work?
Well, XTR sent me the beat, and I sent the beat to Glasses Malone. He was in the studio right then. He was like, "Send me a beat now." So XTR sent me the beat, sent it to Glasses. Glasses did the recording right then, sent it back with the email explaining, where he wanted it set and what his feel was, and I made the rest of the song around his verse. So it's actually pretty badass. It's called "What You Claimin'." It's just a fun song about what you're claiming in life and where you're going. So
that's pretty badass. Yeah. Process, but badass.
Yeah, man. It was quick. It was just. It doesn't normally happen like that, man. Normally you send him a track and it takes forever to get crap back, but he was just in the studio right then, and it just happened to be set up by a really cool cat, Sirius Mac. Shout outs and thanks. A real cool cat that just set it up, and it was fast because he was in the studio pumping it out right then. So it was perfect.
Fuck it.
Yeah. The timing was just perfect. So.
You guys sell merch and stuff, or just at the shows, or do you guys have?
Yeah, we got merch you can get off of our Facebook, and I got CDs, but our DRM stuff you can get mainly through our Facebook. And we print a lot of our own stuff. You know, and we got pictures that we sell that are, you know, posters and pictures of, you know, us on stage, old ones. So a lot of decent merch like that. So
Yeah.
That's awesome. So what do you think about this joint, though?
so that's pretty good, man.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
It's actually got a really nice flavor to it, and it's not too husky, so it doesn't make my throat burn.
It's been fucking lasting a while.
Yeah,
too.
I like it, dude.
For reals,
It
I keep looking at it like, man, did you light another?
Yeah.
What are you doing to me?
It's super fucked up.
Before I forget, you also play guitar, right?
Oh yeah, I've been playing for quite a while, but on the album coming up, I'm putting it in for the first time. It just needed to be done, you know.
Yeah, I was wondering.
It's where I come from, like, cause my uncle JJ has been playing guitar for most of my whole life, but you know, it's been an influence in my music career since I was a kid. So, just felt like the right time. The album called Papa's Little War Hoop was, you know, dedicated to my grandpa who just passed in September. So, it felt like a good time for that, you know, to bring all of that family back into my album and back into what I was doing. So
Well, it definitely puts emotion into it, which is always nice in music, especially in rap and hip hop
Oh, yeah.
nowadays. I don't
Oh,
hear
yeah.
about how much drinking fucking bitches, like, mostly. I mean, sometimes it's alright, but
right.
Right, I like storytelling stuff. I say it all the time. It's always the best to me.
Oh yeah.
time and place, like I said, I'm like, yeah, just working or like hanging out and listening to lyrical stuff. I mean, if we're drinking and stuff, like, yeah, give me a good beat, something I can fucking move around to. But so it's situational.
Right. Well, and the album's kind of got a mix of both, which is nice. I've got some that are, you know, songs you're gonna want to listen to and just rage with your boys, and some songs that you're gonna want to kick back and think about life and, you know, what the hell am I doing? And so that's cool. You know, it's just I lyrically stepped outside my boundary and tried to bring something new.
Nice.
So,
Do you have a release date for it?
I do. Actually, April 9th. So that's.
So April 1st.
What
Yeah.
platforms?
Yes.
What
No.
platforms are you gonna throw it on first?
It'll be releasing on everything. Hopefully on April 9th at the same time. You know, depending on the distributors messes up, but on everything, man. iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, freaking Amazon, all at the same time. I think it drops on YouTube as well.
Yeah, saying you do
So it'll be
YouTube
there, but it'll be from the distributor. So I won't be on my YouTube channel. It'll be in YouTube space air. But yeah, it goes on YouTube and it goes everywhere right at the same time. So it should be nice. And then I'll have CDs, which will be old school because I'm an old man. So you know that's an old thing. People don't really buy CDs anymore. I still sell them because I got a grandma that likes to sell them to her friends and stuff too. So she's kind
I
of the
buy
biggest
them to
hustler.
hang them up. So
Heck
get me
yeah.
one.
I will
I'll take
definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, so
So-
new generation of fucking yeah CDs.
Right, I still have CDs though. I don't even really listen to them. I don't have nothing to really listen to them. But
Right.
Yeah, we usually wrap this up with where to find your stuff, but I think we already covered most of that, right?
Right.
oh yeah, I'm sure you got.
Yeah, like what are you all on Twitter, Instagram? Like, what are you all on?
Yeah. Well, I'm on Instagram, Diz_Dean. That's DIZ_DEAN. I'm on Facebook, Diz Dean Music, and then I'm on. Shit, I am on Twitter. I don't really. I mean, stuff gets loaded
That's
on it,
us,
but I don't
yeah.
use it much. But the same thing, Diz_Dean. Yeah.
Instagram and Twitter don't get used much.
Right. I'm
Instagram
sure.
more than Twitter, but
Well,
yeah,
my
Twitter.
Instagram gets
Yeah.
used a lot, but I'm also on SoundCloud. I don't know what the tag is. Look it up. I'm on YouTube and I'm on Reverb Nation and all
Jeez.
over the dang place.
Yeah.
I don't
If you
get
can't find me, then
Right?
you're looking. In, I don't know where you're
For
looking.
reals, bro, like I'm everywhere, actually. And it's crazy because like my kids' friends will be like, "Bro, yeah, I listened to one of your songs." I'm like, no way. Like, no joke. Of course you listen to one of my songs. You're my kids' friend. Like,
I would hope.
yeah, no joke.
Let's hope so.
Alright, and you guys know where to find us. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Want to help us out? Patreon. You can catch the full YouTube episodes.
Also, hit up Greenfields for all your smoking needs. And you should probably get some Dabstar dabs and some of these Herbinators, or what was it called?
It was called Hastroids.
Hastroids, there you go, not stone guy. I'm
Funny
hip,
stuff.
so you should probably get it.
Yes!
Yeah, dude. That joint's still going.
I'm wearing
It's so
yours.
good.